The only issue before us is compensation, if I'm correct. And at the last sitting, we couldn't resolve the issue of compensation, and so we asked that the two parties should go back and see if they can come back together with a resolution or an agreement as to what is acceptable compensation in this matter. And so you are here now to tell us whether or not you have been able to agree at the settlement and to ask NDLEA what their offer is so that we can quickly resolve this matter. So I will start with NDLEA. First of all, let me ask, has there been any meeting?
No, sir.
The other day, no meeting, nothing?
In their usual style, they did not bother.
All right, that's okay. So NDLEA, what is your offer? What was offered before was 25 million?
The Chairman, I want to thank you sincerely for your commitment and the commitment of this committee to the resolution of this matter. Immediately we left here, we finished from here, I did want to call the attention of my colleague here, but I was rebuffed. In fact, he did told me, didn't you hear that I announced myself as a counsel to this committee? I wanted to call his attention to see what we can discuss, but I was rebuffed in a very arrogant manner. And he's telling this committee that they were in our usual manner, we did not bother to call for any attention. This has been the usual manner from this particular counsel to this family. He escalated this issue here. He escalated the whole thing we're doing here today. He never wanted any issue to be resolved. Well, before the committee of the lower house yesterday, he was not there. The lower house had called for evaluation of the situation for them to give an award. He was not there. They were very, very annoyed because he used the whole process up to the point that they had to come and sit and they were not there. They flouted their order for not coming before the evaluation committee they set up. The clinic of this parliament, they refused to be there.
That's House of Rep.
That's House of Rep. We're there yesterday. And that's exactly the dilemma we're in. So this issue had come up on and on and on again. But each time we're near resolution, this particular counsel to this family, Renange, is the one who has made this issue very frosty. Otherwise, it has never been frosty between us and the family. The family knows that we have been supporting. We've never reneged in our obligation towards them. We're a government agency, for goodness sake. It's not that we have all the money there that we have to pay, but with the little we have been supporting this family. And why I'm speaking this tone, Mr. Chairman, sir? Yes, please.
Unfortunately, I'm not able to reach the... You see, we're not going to relitigate this matter today.
No.
Everything by litigation is done. We'll have all the facts and we understand what the issues are. And it has been narrowed to one thing now, which is compensation. That's what we're discussing, nothing else.
Yes,
now, this matter is also before the House of Rep, the House Committee on Petitions. Okay, Mike Etaba is the chairman.
Yes.
I know him very well. I'm trying to call him now. He's probably engaged or something. He will call me back. So what I'm going to do you have any offer, first of all?
Mr. Chairman, like I've said, what we have as an offer is what we can actually get from our savings. We don't have any.
So what
yes.
you have is still what you have. Nothing has
Still what we have.
Okay, very good. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to call for a special meeting. You don't even have to come. I'm going to call for a special meeting between the Senate and the House to sit and determine how much NDLEA will pay. I think that will resolve it for
We'll agree with that.
Because we'll invite our brothers in the House of Rep and Senate will sit down over the matter and talk about the issue of compensation. What we agree on, we'll communicate it back to you. That will be the order. There's no problem.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
So that will be the order of this committee.
Mr. Chairman and members,
The next case.
Our case before the committee is clear. It's reduced into writing. It's in documentation, a documented form. We're asking for $2 billion for the dead and the surviving injured infant, who is supposed to be in the U.S. for treatment since last year, and the NDLEA went to sleep with the thinking that the case would be forgotten and abandoned. But on my honor, this case will not die a natural death. There must be justice, and that is our goal, and it will be achieved by every means necessary. And I'm very convinced that the Senate committee is capable of serving justice in this case. No matter the games and the politics of NDLEA, they have come to the end of the road. Matthew Edagese Esquire, the petitioner counsel in this case. And today was fixed for the final determination and resolution of this issue before the Senate committee. But again, the NDLEA stood up and tried to stampede the committee again with their normal politics of deceit. I was thinking today was a proper time for them to disembark from the train of deceit and embrace reality in this case. Again, they reveal themselves as people who have mischief in their mind and no intention to do the needful. Their lawyer stood up and said, their lawyer, even their secretary, the man who was sent by Mawa to delegate for him, the secretary to NDLEA, stood up and told the whole lie that a meeting was held yesterday at the House of Rep committee, and we were invited, and I refused, we shunned the invitation. There was nothing like that. I was never invited to any meeting. In fact, as at the time that the committee started last, when the Senate invited us after a long layoff in activity because of the case that was in court, which eventually withdrew, I got a call from the committee chairman, Mr. Mike Eteba. He said the land that we are before the Senate committee. I said, yes. That committee actually was in seized of this case since 2023 until NDLEA raised an objection that the case is in court, they cannot take further step. So they stood it down until we withdrew the matter from the court. So after we withdrew the matter, we expected them to send us an invite, which eventually happened not too long ago after we had been appearing before the House Committee as an alternative in case we are not hearing from the Senate. But when we got the letter from the Senate, it is first in time. We responded and the proceeding commenced. They started from where they stopped. Etebert called me and said, he's however before the committee. I said, yes. I said, but it doesn't stop me from. He said they can no longer take steps, that they are stopped by reason of our being here. They can no longer do anything in this matter. It's no longer within their power. So, strangely, the same committee that said they are no longer in charge of the matter, they can no longer take steps by reason of our being before this committee, held a secret meeting with NDLEA, a one-sided meeting. We were never invited, and they use it as another decoy to try to stop proceedings here. But good enough, the committee members and the chairman, they are wiser. They have understood the mischief that they now represent as an organization, and they have said they are going to make their decisions and to be communicated to the parties. It should be on record that there was never a meeting that were invited that we refused to attend. It was a live from the pit of hell. That should be on record. And two, at no point in time did the family, among their family, agree with these NDLEA people on any issue of compensation or damages to be paid. The only damages we asked for is 2 billion naira. It was the amount we asked for in court before we drew the case at their prompting, that they said that case was delaying what they wanted to do. They deceived the family to ask me to withdraw the matter. We did, only for them to show their real self that they are not ready to do anything. They just want to go scot-free. 2 billion was what we asked for, and so we are still asking for. I don't know where they are coming up with their ridiculous offer, 25 million, and they said the family had agreed with them. It is not true. The family head is here now. Did you agree with them? Tell the media.
No, I didn't agree.
Tell them exactly.
This is how they've been bullying us. This is how they've been tricking us. This is how they've been taking us from one place or the other. They don't have empathy. They are not human beings. They are not leaders. Thank you. My name is Omoria Fidelis.
He's the father
I'm
of
the father of
the
the
kids.